Well, they're not teenagers in real life. I think Lea Michelle's 24, and they certainly have the right to make their own choices. Yep. But again, it's like, how do you separate the... what do you actually owe your fans as a role model?
Sure. Yeah, that's a good question.
We can ask Andrian Grenier that. He's coming up.
By the way, Entourage is on fire this season, and I'm a little concerned about his character. Well, I don't like what's happening
Frank
to him.
tuned it in the other night and said, Cody watches this?
Yes.
Yeah, for the last 4 years. And we'll talk with him right after this. Actor Andrian Grenier is probably best known for his fun-loving and compelling role as superstar Vincent Chase on HBO's Entourage.
But off-screen, Adrian's one of the most passionate celebrity eco-activists whose new website celebrates the substantial lifestyle. And today, he and Aliza Licht are on this eco-mission. Aliza is the Senior VP of Global Communications for Donna Karan. Look at you two.
Yeah.
We are a little, I got to tell you, we are a little disturbed with how your character's evolving on Entourage.
We're going to get to the eco stuff.
Yeah, we promise. But this is really heartbreaking to watch what's happening to you.
Frank had never seen it. Frank was a little, and there you are. You do a Coke, and you're trying to get your new porn star girlfriend a job.
He's got a little snag.
Just a
snag?
A little snag. Is that all it is?
He's on his way back. We'll see how he digs himself out.
You promise he will?
I think he will.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he knows he's probably already shot him.
I know.
You know?
Well, you also have another deal on HBO, and it's an interesting documentary about a little kid who takes pictures of everybody, a little paparazzo.
Yeah, well, it's very related to what you were just talking about in the last segment, about, you know, young people and this fame drive, wanting to be famous and doing anything at all costs to become famous, even if it's reprehensible.
And then this kid is doing that kind of thing, or is he just documenting
I mean, it's questionable whether or not being a paparazzo is okay, whether or not it's this, disrespect.
The seduction of, it's a drug. This thing about being a celebrity. Yeah,
it sure is.
And then there's Aliza.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wouldn't know about that. But
you guys are teamed up on this to be very eco-friendly, and I like the products that we're looking at here. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about what we have on the table?
Well, we were kind of turned off about how the green movement looked. So we created Shift.com as a way to present the sexiest, coolest, most sustainable products on the market, and also, basically embed sustainable living in art and culture and the things that we love.
That's a new term, isn't it? Sustainable living. And you actually...
I prefer it.
You live this life. I mean, you would literally built a home in where you live, here on Long Island, right? Is it Long Island? No, we're not going to say.
Brooklyn.
Wasn't going to say it.
Close.
Yeah. But and you walk the walk and talk. Right?
I do my best. It's about moderation. It's about small shifts. That's why we call it Shift.com.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not about, so a lot of times we can be overwhelmed by the problem.
Yeah.
And there are arguments like it's arguable how to actually fix global warming, but you can't argue with how cool these products are.
Now, Aliza, is it something that Mary Smith seems to be interested in when you guys are out there talking about it?
I think, Shift is an amazing platform to really promote living this way in small steps. I mean, you can buy something that can help sustainability, and that's why we did the fragrance for Pure DKNY, because it's not there, but you can smell it.
Oh, okay.
It's 100% recyclable, and it is one of the only sustainable fragrances in the world.
Now, the wooden keyboard, I've never seen one like that. That's a smart idea.
I mean, this is made out of bamboo, which is a sustainable resource.
And what's back here?
These are little speakers made out of recycled cardboard, and they're very inexpensive. These are
good quality?
Great quality, just over 19 bucks. I mean, and these were designed by Shepard Fairey. These are obviously reusable water bottles.
Smart. So the thing is, maybe you can't stop global warming, but if 40 million people start using this one product just singularly themselves, everything changes.
Absolutely, and it can be cool and look good. And this, I mean, I have one of these in my home. It looks amazing on my desktop. And then I want to just talk about this. I mean, this is so symbolic of, well, it's a clock, if you see. A work of
lemons on it.
I don't know.
It's run by the acid in the lemon.
No, it isn't.
Stop it. Yes. Those are real lemons?
You take the lemons off, it'll stop working.
Adrian, I don't know, the clock is off.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
it's
disturbing.
Somewhere.
You know what? Don't do crack, okay? Cut it out and get your act back together, all right? Great to see you.
Guys, thank you both.
Thank you so much.
Give our love to Donna. She does so much good stuff.
I will.
All right.
Guess what's coming up?
Florence Henderson's dancing departure and the Glee controversy, all the buzz with our Andy right after this.